कभी कबीरा दीवाना था, कभी मेरा दीवानी है। ये आसमां कहते हैं तेरी आँखों में आंसू है, जो समझे तो मोती है, ये ना समझे तो पानी है. Jai Hind, I'm Vedana Singh and you are most welcome on my YouTube channel. And here what we are going to in this video we are going to discuss, and this we are going to discuss here the chapter number 11, and the book of the name of the book is Sumitha Arora books, and this video is for class 12 computer science student, and the chapter's name is simple queries in SQL. Here it will be the complete notes. In the complete notes, first off we'll see the what are the in syllabus. We will discuss each point as per the syllabus. First is introduction. In introduction, this chapter teaches how to retrieve and displace data from the database using SQL queries. And the second is it focuses on the select command and simple queries to understand how data is fetched from tables. Now the second point in the syllabus is some MySQL queries elements. In the elements, first is literals. What is literal? Generally it is a fixed value directly used in SQL queries. For example, suppose we are taking Delhi, so this is the fixed value, and 100 where these are the fixed value. Now next is data type. It specifies the data column and can stores, and next it is the example is int. The int is used for integer value and where variable characters and date. These are the integers data type, and we will study more data type in this chapters. Now next it is the null value. Null values means it does not represent missing or anything else. It would show the unknown data in a field. If data is not known at the time, the null value will show. Now the next null is not the same as 0, means null you will not understand. The null means 0. Simply it is an empty string. So if we are taking empty string, it would give the null value. Now the next is comment. Generally it is used to write notes inside the SQL code for better understanding. It means that suppose we are writing any codes. In the codes, if suppose we line a single lines, we will a single line. If we use the single line, then after that we write the comments. It would show that what the basic function of the particular commands, and in the multiple lines we'll use the double slash. After that in hash symbol, generally we write the comment. Suppose if we are doing any particular if we are going to explain the function of particular command, so we can write, and this command would not execute in the MySQL database. Now the next is SQL command syntax. Generally it is the structure or format of SQL command. See, generally whatever in the syntax generally means the how the command is generally written here. So the first is select. Example, it is select column 1 column 2 from the table name and where there will be the condition. See here, select, from, and where. These are the basic commands of the MySQL. So the next is simple database. In the simple database, a practices database with table like student, employed, etc. So it is used for writing and testing SQL queries. See, and we will discuss about these chapters topics. Now the next is making simple queries. In the making simple queries, the first point is creating and accessing database. Here use create database and use command just SQL create database school and use school. See, generally what we are doing, these are the data. This is not a tough topics. Generally this is a create database and we are creating database for school, and we are using this database for school purpose. Now the next is the select command. It retrieves the data from one or more column of a table. Suppose SQL command is here, select name from the students. Generally what we are doing here, a table is created with the students, and we are selecting the name of the student from particular list of that student list. So here we are selecting this name and from the student tables. Now select all commands. Generally if you want to select all command, then generally we use this symbol, cross symbol, to select all commands. The syntax is select multiplied from tables student. Whatever the table student table is, it would select the entire data of that particular database. Now the reordering columns in query result. Here change the order of columns in output by rearranging them in the select queries. The syntax is select age name from the student database. Here what it would show, we will get the data of student on the basis of age and name. So here it is. Now the eliminating redundant data with the keyword distinct. Simply it removes the duplicate value. If we use the distinct data type, here it would give you the better result, and it would not show you the duplicacy of any details of the students, whatever it is. The syntax is select distinct class from student. Simply if you take the class 10th, or the student is student table is here, so we'll get the distinct of value of class 10th only, not for other classes. Now selecting from all rows, all keywords, by default the select and uses all matching rows and column. The syntax is select all name from the student tables. Now the next is viewing structure of the table. Here what we discuss about the describe the and dex command of MySQL. Here see the describe student. Generally if we take this one, we'll get the complete detail of the viewing of the student table. Now how to perform simple calculation. These are easy, and this is the arithmetic operation. Means suppose we are in arithmetic motion operation, this is for add, subtract, multiply and divide. The command for this one, select marks plus 10 from the students. Simply in the students list, if you are going to 10 marks increasing, then we use this plus symbol for this one. Now scalar expression with the selected field. What it is? Operations on individual field or values. SQL commands for this one is select name marks multiply 2 from student list. Now the using the column aliases. Here the rename the column in the output using as system in aliases for uses as command. So for next is select name as student name from the student table. Now the handling nulls. The handling nulls means generally uses null or not null value to filter the record. Now the command for this and select name from the student where marks is null means if it would show the name of the student. If there is a marks null marks means their marks is not entered, there empty marks is here, it will show the data. Then here, after that you can put the data inside it. Now the next is putting the text in a query output. What you can show the text message along the query result using string literals. Here the command is for the select welcome to SQL. Now selecting specific rows where clauses are here. It is used to filter the data based on condition. Here it would show on the basis of the condition. The syntax is select multiply from student where class 12 is here. Simply we'll get the data, all the data from the class 12 student. The condition we have keep the condition class 12 here. Now relational data operator. So see what is a relational operator. These are the relational operator. It is used to where clause for the comparison. Simply relational operators are used for the purpose of getting the data on the basis of comparison. Suppose this is the equal to, this is the greater than equal to or less than, greater than and equal to, and not equal to. These are the comparison based relational operators. Now see how we use it. Select from the student where marks is greater than small than 50 means it would select the name of the student from the student tables where those students who got the marks equal to or less than 50. So it would show the name of the student. Now the logical operator. See logical operator combine the multiple conditions. See is that first is AND gate, next is OR gate and NOT gate. In the NOT gate generally it would give the reverse. If suppose 1 is there, it would give the output at 0. If 0 is here and 1. In AND gate multiplication, OR gate addition. Suppose here it is, I am taking an example. The select from student where the class 12th and marks 70 less than 75. Here what it would be, it would show the result of the student who's from class 12th whose marks is below 75. Condition based ranges. Here use between to check the value in a range. Here the SQL command is select from the student where marks between 50 and 90. The marks between 50 to 90. It would show the result of the. Now the condition based list on a list. See here use IN to match any value in a list. So here it would be what select from the student where class input till 11th and 12th is here. Now the condition based patterns in the matches here. If we match the patterns on the given condition, it would show the result. Like use like for the pattern matching, percentage for any characters. So, the command is for select multiply from select student where condition is like a percentage, whatever percentage is. Searching for nulls means how to search the nulls value. Check the missing nulls value using the is nulls or not is not nulls. These are conditions we will use here. Now the select from multiply student where email is null. Suppose the email is empty, then we can keep the mail. Now the operator's precedence. In the operator precedence, it means that whatever value is evaluated or is greater than and is greater than or. Use parentheses to control the present. Simply we use the parenthesis to control is next working. Now is sorting result ordered by clause. What it is, it is used to sort record in ascending ASC and descending orders. See, so if suppose we want to keep the data in ascending order or descending order, we use the sort button. Here what is it here, the select from the student ordered by name ascending. Suppose we are using the name in ascending order. Suppose if we are taking the A B C D like line name, it would show the ascending order, or descending order means it would start from the last. Now in the next topics of the syllabus is MySQL functions. See, we are not reading here, we are just discussing the syllabus, what we will study in these chapters. So the functions are pre-written code block in SQL to perform the operations. Here strings of functions. In the string function is perform the actions on string text. Suppose length, upper characters and lower, and concatenation. These are the an SQL command for this. Select upper name from the student. Simply uppercase it would show the numeric function. In the numeric function work on number. How does it number is around, power, mode and abstract. The here it is the select round marks, whatever marks it would be here, and here those value from the students, it would show the round of marks here. And the time and date function, it would work with the date and time values, means current date and now, year and month. These are the command for use here. Select current date here, simply it would show the result. Now aggregate function, here we'll discuss the complete comparison of this function, means sum, average, count and mean, max function. See, the select average marks from the student, he will get the average marks of the student. Now come to the syllabus explanation by topic wise. First is introduction. SQL structured query language is used to access and manage the data in database. These chapters help us to know how to view data, filter and sort the data, and use basic SQL functions and operators. Now the second is MySQL SQL element. First is literals. In the literals, it is the fixed value written directly in a query. Is, for example, suppose we have written India, we are directly putting the literals India. If suppose write here 510 whatever we are writing, it would give the direct result. Now the data types. Data type, what is data types? It defines the what kind of data can be stored in a column. Simply we can see, we can keep the value, character, integer, float, character, date and time. These are the data type. We have already discussed in the previous video. Now the next is null value. What is null value? It means no value in that particular field. It shows that the data is missing. Now not the same as or empty. Null does not mean that there is zero value. It would show the empty string. Okay, not an empty string. Now the next is command. Comment is used to explain the query. MySQL ignores them during the execution. Generally, I have already told you the comments are not executed in the our code, SQL command code. Suppose if we are writing in single line code comment, it would not extend, and multiple line if we are giving for our remembrance, we write something about the comment for our better understanding. We write in this pattern. Suppose we'll keep this one, and after the in between we write our comment. We'll do it here now. Next, the SQL command sequence. Syntax. The basic structure of a query is SQL select column 1, column 2 from table, and where condition will put the condition here, and this is the lab work we'll do here. And the next is sample database. A database given for practice like school, library, etc. content tables such as students, books, library, etc. here. That is the sample database. Now making simple queries. In the making simple queries, first is create and accessing data. See how to create the database. Simply we write the create database, and suppose if we want to create the database with the name school, so we write here create database, and we have given the name school, and we can use this database. Simply we use this command use. Now the next is select the command. How to select the particular command from the database? Now display the data from one or more table. Suppose we are selecting a name from the student. Generally we have make a table with the student database, and we are taking the name of student from that the list of the students list. Now the next, selecting all column. For selecting all column, simply we use this operators, means select multiply from student list. It would select the all column of the particular field. Now the next is reordering columns. Reordering columns means we can arrange them, change the order of the columns in output. Suppose we are arranging that one, select age name from the students, means student database here, and we are here taking the first, we are taking age, after that name. So it would show result as per our condition. Now the eliminating redundant data means distinct. Simply if it help us to remove the duplicacy of any particular data. See here what we use: select, distinct, and from class particular student. Suppose we are using the, if suppose in the class there are two students with the same name, so and there would be some variable changes like father's name, date of birth. So we generally use the select distinct. If we use the distinct command, then it would not show the we will get the data as per our as per our conditions. All keywords, in the all keywords, what is display all result default behavior. Select means default value it would show. Suppose we are using here select all name from the student. These are the command in the capital letter. What it is written here, it is a command of database. Now the viewing that structures of table, simply describe and students will give the view complete. Now the simple calculation, in the simple calculation, in mathematical arithmetic calculation, there would be here select marks plus 5 from students. Here in the marks we are going to increase the 5 marks for students. Now they will now the scalar expression, in the scalar operation, generally in one column value. Suppose this is taken the command select name marks multiply 2 from the students, we are giving the 2 marks, and column aliases. In column aliases, the rename the column in output, simply we are going to change the name of the column in output, whatever we'll get. It's for this option we use the command as, and the select we are taking the name of the student as student name, and from the students we are going to update the name of the students. And handling nulls, in the handling nulls, what it is, the select name from the student or well email is null. Simply what it would show, it would show the name of the student from the student database where the email is null, means email is not entered, and after that it would show the complete details, and later on we can enter the mail of that particular student. Now the next is putting text in a query output, means if you want to enter the some text in a particular sentence, simply we use select welcome to SQL structure query language it is. And now here next is where clause. Where clause is used to filter the rows. See how we use, we will select the from that student where we have taken student 12th, simply it would give you the result of the class 12th student. Now the next is relational operator. Relational operator means generally we have already, it is a comparison based off between the two or more. See this is equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, and greater than, equal to, and less than, equal to. It is this is the operation relational operator. Now is a logical operator. Logical operators is based on gates, means AND gate, OR gate, and NOT gate. So the next range condition. Range condition is used with the command between. See the here we are selecting all students from where marks between the 50 to 90. It would show the name of the student in the student tables where those students who got the marks between 50 to 90. Now the next is list condition. In here we'll take the all students from where student from 11th and 12th it would show. Now the next pattern matching. Pattern matching means it would show the like, and here suppose we are taking the all student from the condition, will keep the condition whatever percentage a pattern, it would show that result. Now the next is searching for nulls. If you are going to search the null value, empty value, we'll use the null operators. Simply we'll just select all students where email is null, means email will. Now the precedence, operator precedence means the operator where operator can execute it, means order in which operations are executed. First we are going to operate not, then and then OR operators. Generally we use it parenthesis to control it. Now next is sorting result by sort. Generally it is used to sort the data in ascending or descending order. For ascending order we use ASC and descending DES. Now the next is MySQL functions. In the MySQL function, first is strings function. In the strings function it works on text data type. Example length, uppercase, lowercase, and concatenation. Now the numeric function, and it is the number, round of mode, base, abstract, power, and this one is here. Now date and time function. Here date and time function work on the date and time value. For example, concatenation. Now it would say the current time, it is the year, month, etc. Now at the last we'll discussing about all the functions in that is called aggregate function. In the aggregate function, first function name is sum. This add the value and the average, it would show the average of the calculation. Now the count, it would count the rows and column total number. Maximum, it would give the highest value with this, and the minimum, it would give the lowest value. So with this, if you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box. With this, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.